To this 21 threat Marvel Crisis Protocol battle report. So before we get into this, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also, teamed up with my local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below. Go into their e-store. Buy anything in the store. It does not have to be MCP related. However, there's a lot of stuff just coming out, just piling out by at the end of the year, starting about a couple months ago, actually. A lot of good stuff. Recess gets it. They get extras. If your store is not getting them or not getting them in a timely fashion, just go into there. Hit the promo code MONSTER, all caps MONSTER, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. They'll ship it all over the country, including Canada. Typically, the 10% will cover your shipping costs, but depending on where you live, obviously that's another story. With all that being said, let's get into it. So, as you saw in the thumbnail, this is an X Factor game. Basically, it's the original Uncanny X-Men, which do become an X Factor. Yeah, so that's what we got going on. So we have they will be treated as X-Men here for
leadership purposes.
Let's put it that way. Scott, Jean, Bobby, Beast, and Angel. That's going to be my 5. I'm going to play 3 new cards: Ultimate Sacrifice, Fallen, Death from Above, Patch Up, and of course Xavier's Dream. I think in this game, I think we need to do a couple of the healing things because he has guys that can hit pretty hard. And yeah, so that's what we got going on. The Fallen card, just to show how that works. If Angel does get dazed, I can bring out Archangel. I just flip him over, but that's what the Fallen card is if you haven't played that yet. So yeah, all right, we'll go check out Apocalypse, right?
Yeah, Servants of the Apocalypse.
Servants of the Apocalypse.
Action, MG.
All right, guys, before we get into it, Josh is back.
Hey, guys.
All right, Josh, what'd you bring us tonight?
All right, Apocalypse is bringing the damage dealers today. So with him, we have Colossus as our War Horseman. We have Gambit as the Famine Horseman, Psylocke as our Death Horseman, and Sabretooth as Pestilence.
Yeah, so we're quick, guys. If you haven't seen anything in the Apocalypse yet, so we're going to come over here just to show you how this works. Apocalypse does get a card showing his leadership based on what his leadership is. He gets that card, which has the leadership on it, which we'll go over when the game starts. Then you just give the Horseman cards to certain X-Men. There is a list on the there is now a chart on the affiliation page you can go to, and you can check out and see who is allowed to be what. But that's what we got going on here, and each one of these will have different superpowers in addition to the superpowers that they have already.
Yes.
Would I be correct?
Yes, totally correct. Yeah, from the comic books, right? Apocalypse is using his technology to then enhance the mutants, so that gives them the new superpowers.
Yeah, and then these little tokens. Excuse me. While we're over here, we might as well just go over it.
Yep.
The little tokens do what?
So they do quite a few things. Similar, this can have up to 6 tokens at any one time. The tokens can be spent for a few different things. One, Apocalypse himself can then use one of the Horseman's special abilities, thanks to the leadership card. The Horsemen themselves can then use these tokens to re-roll dice during the modified dice step for attacking, dodging, or defending. They may also use those tokens to activate their Horseman superpowers. So they can use that as power to activate their Horseman superpowers, and that only their Horseman superpower.
Yep.
Now, how do you get new tokens? Each Horseman has an ability that then will generate tokens based on what they do. For instance, Gambit is our Famine Horseman. That's tough to say. So as long as he ends his activation outside of range 3 from any non-dazed enemy characters, he'll add a token to the pool. So again, each Horseman has a unique way to do that, and then they can then spend those for rerolls or as power.
All right, so we'll try to show that throughout the game. We didn't talk about your cards real quick.
Talk about the cards. I'm showcasing 2 new cards. We have Immortal Servants and Survival, and then Dark Past, Weapon X program, and brace for impact.
All right, guys, we will be back with the mission and the deployment. All right, guys, we're back after the deployment. So here's what we got going on as far as the train goes. It's been a long day. Everybody's been sick in my house. You see, this is why we've had 2 weeks before I get another one up. But I am committed to doing one every single week. So guys, you'll start seeing them regularly. But here is a terrain features that we have. So comic book store, Daily Bugle, and the Daily Grind are all going to be 3s, along with the 2 food trucks are going to be 3s. The cars are going to be 2s. Let's get them back on the road. Going to be 2s. Everything else is going to be 1s. The meat market is going to be a 4. The sign is on the billboard. You cannot throw the sign. Might as well think of it as a 20. So basically, I do these for subscribers and members. So if you are a subscriber or a member and you leave a comment below, I will pull your name out of the hat and I will feature you on a bat rep, either 40K or MCP. In this particular case, it's 40K. Or I'm sorry, it's MCP. So yeah, it's just my way of showing you guys some love and thank you for just supporting the channel with views and likes and stuff. If you become a member, it starts at 99 cents. I don't keep anything behind the paywall. However, I will, once members automatically get the billboard, so I will feature you on a bat rep. I will then send you the billboard for free. It is just a thank you gift from me. So this week, it's Flea Host. Flea Host we got picked. And of course, we're doing an Apocalypse game. So the Apocalypse being on the main billboard. So thank you, Flea Host, for being part of it. The mission that we are playing is going to be Scrolls and Cosmic Invasion. So Scrolls, basically, if you are represented by the red tokens, so you run up, pick that up, and then if you roll your defensive dice, if it does not contain a crit or a wild, then your opponent gets to move you short. And then represented by the blue tokens is Cosmic Invasion. So when you go up there, you get at the power-up phase, you get to roll a dice. If you roll a crit or a wild, then you gain 2 power, but your opponent gets to move you way short. And then we got the one shot on the Daily Bugle, which is basically if you're within 1 of the Daily Bugle, you get to reroll a defensive or a dodge dice. So that's what we got going on with that. So it gives us our 21 threat. I am going to be the red player, and Josh is going to be the blue player, not because it is the same color as Apocalypse. It just happened to be that way. And that's what we got going on. I did get priority. All right, guys, real quick adjustment. As Josh pointed out to me, I did not have 21 points, as you guys all added it up in the intro. I had 18 points. So what I ended up doing is added Kitty Pryde into it. So Shadowcat. So Kitty is now on the table over here. Again, still X-Men. She was not in X Factor, but it's okay. So all right, we have. I will go first, and I think we're going to go with Beast because Beast does have a reduce.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go Beast here. I'm going to double move him to get him right behind this to get a little bit of cover if I can. Pick this up. Spend my 1 power. And then I don't have Children of the Atom. I did not bring that card, so I do have to spend power.
Wow. The collective viewers just went.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, oh no.
Well, Beast is going to take that one. I'm going to come over here.
No, I gotta roll too. Otherwise, you can push me.
No, that you.
Yeah, and the spider is it. Yeah, I have to roll.
Oh yeah. For picking up that thing.
I'm good.
It's your physical defense, but yes, you were fine. Beast has more than that. But.
Yeah, I'm good off 1 dice. Way to
Yes.
go, Beast. Beast is just showing off. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, I got this. Just watch. All right, here. Sabretooth, of course, gets pushed. Why would he?
Yeah, we'll bring him closer.
Okay.
Bring him a little closer.
It's fine by me.
Is it short?
Yes.
Yeah, just bring him a little closer if you would.
Oh, so he doesn't officially hit the leg post.
Exactly. All right, well, all right, I'm actually going to activate Scott. And we will double up here. We'll move one more time to get as close as I can to that. And then I will spend one from Scott. Pick this up. Roll my physical defense instead of just one. We'll see if Scott can. And I get
He's
2
good.
crits. Scott is done.
Okay. All right. Well, we will excitingly answer that with Psylocke.
They have to, right?
Yeah, it is a points game.
Is it? Is it a points game?
We tell ourselves that at least in the beginning.
Exactly. It starts to.
She also is pushed. We are not doing good today.
Now we're just going to move her closer as well. If you wouldn't mind, just bring her.
She can go straight up.
Bring her closer. All right. Then I think what we're going to do is we're going to activate. Now I'm going to activate Jean. And I'm going to move her. Just going to move her up here onto this. Actually, put her back here. I can get her closer if I want to. I'll just move her up within range. Oh, she's got all the range in the world. So we'll just move her up there. So just so she's within 1, I will spend my 2 power. 3 power, actually. It's going to be 3 power. And I'm going to use matter transmutation. And I'm going to pull Scott back. I can move him then a short. I'm just going to pull Scott back out of the range, put him here, so he's on that objective. And then I'm going to do a physical attack. It's going to be sonic bolts into. It's not physical. It's actually mystic into Sabretooth.
Okay.
Well, his crackback is what?
So 2 things. So his crackback is within 2, but he also gets aggressive.
So he can aggressive and then can crackback.
Yeah, bro.
Unless I can push him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have anything to push him with, so we'll take the crackback. So it's gonna be 5 dice. 5 dice mystic. And we'll explode that crit. And my X-Men is...
Okay, cool. He will take the
Take
2 damage. He will aggressive and spend the 2 to crack back.
Okay.
And this will be...
I did roll a wild, right?
Yes.
Before damage is dealt, this character loses a power for each wild, so just loses 1.
Okay, he had no power before.
I did not roll a skull, so I cannot. So this is going to be physical.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah. Save 2.
Okay.
All right. So Jean is now done.
We'll have Colossus just come over here. Now that he's a beefy double mover. And he'll just hang out in the point.
All right. Well, I think then we move Bobby. Let me see something. Bobby can attack beam 3, so we're going to just move Bob up here. And we're going to do a beam 3. It's going to be energy. It's going to be 4 dice. All right, so 4 dice going into Cyclops first, or Psylocke first.
Okay.
So it's going to hit 3, and you're going to get the slow condition. 4, and you get the slow condition.
Okay. She's blocking 1 from martial artist, so she's going to take 3.
Take 3 and slow. All right, now I'm going to go into Cyclops. Or
Colossus?
Colossus, thank you.
Yep.
And 1 crit. And just 2.
Okay. He is
Blocking 2.
blocking all of it.
All right, I did not get the trigger off. I will get 1 power, and I will pass that to, I don't know if I can't pass it to Kitty again. So I'm out of range of everybody else, so I can't pass that power to anybody. And he's done.
Okay. Well, then we will just move. Gambit will double move. Basically over here. He's got plenty. We'll just even back up. That will end things for Gambit. And since he is outside of range 3 of enemy characters, he will generate a token
Alrighty.
for the Horseman.
All right.
Good job, Gambit.
She needs. We're going to activate Kitty, and we're going to first do something called Phase Rush. And we're going to just fade up this way. I'm now within 2 of Cyclock, and I'm going to first I'm going to try to Incinerator, which is going to be get him lucky, which is going to be 4 dice. I do gain power off that, and Incinerate on a while. Did get the wild off. Did get so just 3.
Okay.
And you are saving on blanks.
Yep. So she's going to save 2. I will pay 1 for a reroll. She'll save 2.
Right,
And take 1.
Takes 1.
And
She's incinerated. And then we're going to do the phasing strike, which is going to be 4 dice into her as well.
Okay.
So what you need left to drop? 2?
2.
And
this is energy?
This is physical.
Oh, okay. So she's, 2 dice.
2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just 1.
Saved
the 1. But I did get the wild off, so the wild will give you allow me to sidestep. It allows me to place within 1 of myself. I think we're just gonna go over here and let her be done. Think I did all that right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I did all that. Yeah.
All right.
Apocalypse.
So we're gonna come over here. I'm pretty sure we're out of range for everything interesting.
Big apocalypse coming at me.
Bobby's goofy thing is range 3.
What's
for ending a movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just outside of 3.
Just outside of 3.
Yeah, guys, what he's referring to is Bobby then if it's the cold snap. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if a character ends in activate
2.
Oh, well then I'll
You wanna
just
move up?
scooch up a little bit closer, that's all. It's within 2. Yeah, if you end an activation or an attack action within 2 of Bobby Drake, you get slow, or if you have slow, you take a damage.
Alrighty.
Not exciting.
Exactly. Do not want to do that. I think then what we're going to do is activate Angel. And since you have everybody on that side of the board, I think what we're going to do is just go up here. And we're going to go after Famine. Or should I put some shots into this dude? I think I'm just going to beam into... Nah, I won't because I don't feel like getting attacked. So he's just going to go right there. And he's going to be done.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of the turn, I did have priority.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 4.
Yep.
You're going to get 4 as well. So we have 4 each. Go to round 2. and then we will do the other thing off camera. And yeah, we'll be back after the power up phase.
All right.
All right, guys, we're back after the power up. So everybody missed the two damage or 2 power. I'm sorry, except for Apocalypse, of course. So Apocalypse, I did move him back short.
Yep.
That was off of the Cosmic Invasion.
I will go ahead and activate Psylocke since she got a little beat up. She's going to pay 2 for a telekinetic combat enhancement. Since it's a May, I am going to not move.
Okay, yep.
But that will give me 2 dice in my next katana attack, which I will then do into Shadowcat, and we'll make this Mystic.
All right, so, and this is going to be 3 dice for Shadowcat.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'll take those out, but I do have some rerolls. We'll see.
Takes them all.
She takes
5.
5. Is she still up?
She is not.
Okay. Then, since that's the case, Psylocke is the Horseman of Death. So once per turn, when a character is dazed or KO'd by this character, gain 3 tokens.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What card did you? Because I kind of cut you off.
So Psylocke will be using her Horseman of Death superpower. So once per turn, when another character is dazed or KO'd by this character, generate 3 Horseman tokens.
All right.
So she got 3. Now she will take a damage because she ended a combat action within 2 inches of Mr. Drake.
Does she just take slow, or does she get? I think
Oh no, she takes slow first. Oh no, she has slow.
Oh yeah, then she.
So
takes
that's
damage.
why she takes a
yes,
damage.
you're correct.
And then what she is going to do is,
Guys, that is called Bobby's. Is called Cold Snap, where he takes that damage.
then all she is going to do is come back here, and since I will be ending outside, take all of her conditions with her. But that will end things for Psylocke.
All right. Well, I think I might actually chase my tail on this one a little bit. Then I'm going to go with Bobby. All right, guys. So I'm going to go with Bobby. I usually don't chase my tail a little bit, but I'm going to spend 2 for Freeze and Fade, and then I'm going to do a Freezing Blast into Colossus, which is going to be 4 dice energy. I'm going to get 1 power up automatically on this. And I just get 1.
Okay. Energy. I block 0, but I'm going to pay 2 evolution tokens, so I get 2 rerolls. Okay. Still taking the 1.
Takes 1. I'm going to get the 1. I'm going to move now.
However, real quick, that does also trigger Colossus's Horseman power, the Horseman of War. Each turn, the first time the character suffers damage, he adds 1 token to the pool.
All right. So we're going to move this way. Just get him as close as I can to Cyclops. And which puts me in range of Apocalypse. And then I'm going to spend 3 for Chill. And it's going to be 7 dice going into energy, going into Apocalypse. Looking for a wild. So I can give him a stagger. And if I would have went into her trying to daze her, he would have bodyguarded, so there's no need to do that. So we're going to try to see if we can stagger him. And I did get the stagger off. So just 3.
Okay.
I don't know if I have a reroll on that, but just 3.
Ooh. I think he's taken all 3. Yes, he will take 3 damage. Does that end
That
you're
will end Bobby because I can't do anything else.
Okay. After an attack, so only the strong remain on Apocalypse. After an attack against this character is resolved, he suffers damage. I may remove 1 damage from myself and gain a power. So I end up with 2 damage, but gaining 4 power.
All right, and staggered.
And a stagger. But I'll have to shake that first away.
Because that is the most important thing. So Bobby's done.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and activate Sabretooth. And we are just going to Claw Slash into Scott.
All right.
So this would be 5 dice physical.
That
It's like he's not in there.
5 dice physical?
Yep.
All right, so Scott has 4 dice.
Just 2.
Save 1.
Okay.
I'll take 1.
So he takes 1. He will also pick up Bleed. Then I'm going to pay 2 for my Consuming Blight Horseman power. For each enemy character within range 2, I may choose to give them one of the following conditions. I will give both of them poison.
Okay.
So Jean and Scott both gain poison. And then with my second activation, I'm going to come over here. And at the end of Sabretooth's activation, his Horseman power also triggers. So at the end of an activation, anytime the Horseman gives a condition to another player, gain 1 token. So he will fill the pool of tokens.
All right. Excuse me. All right, guys, I'm going to go with Warren. And we're going to go flyby into Gambit, which is a beam 3. That's 4 dice physical. And there's no conditions on this, so just explode this crit. So just 1.
Okay, come on, Remy. He's good.
Saved it. All right. And I didn't get any damage, so after attack is resolved, this character is allowed to place within 1. So we will place here. And then we are going to, I was hoping I would get some power on that, but I did not. So we're going to do it again. Let's move them this way, closer this way. Or actually, I'm going to put them on the building because I'm still within 1 of them. And we will do it again for 4 dice physical going into Remy. 2 crits. I was going to reroll these 2. And so 4.
Well, he's going to block 1 and take 3.
All
Nothing
right.
you can do there.
Then I actually put myself out of range of giving Beast any power. So he's taking 3.
Yep.
All right. And I think we are going to be done there with Angel.
Alrighty, well, I will go ahead and also chase my tail. Gambit will go because he got hit pretty hard. And then I am going to pay 3 for an acceleration charge. So I get to add 2 dice to my next attack. And then I will go ahead and hit you with the bow staff.
All right.
So this would be physical. On a wild,
this is into Angel.
Into Angel, yes. And on a wild, I get a push. That's what we're looking for. Okay, I did get it. We got 4.
Save 1.
Okay, so you take 3.
And I pushed.
And the important thing is, actually, you only take 2 because you have cover.
No, you're within 2.
Oh yeah, you're in. So you just get pushed to the back side of the building. I gained. Oh, I only gained 1 power, which is fine. And then I think I'm just going to. I'm going to just go ahead and do a kinetic ace into you. So this would be 5 dice energy.
All right, so it's still 3. Now I'll get cover.
Okay, and I will be using the rerolls.
Save 2, plus I'm going to change this to a cover.
Okay, I'm using 3 evolution tokens
So saves 3 of them.
for a reroll. Okay. Then I'm also going to use Remy's superpower, a little something extra, and I can choose one hit to be a wild. Doesn't really do anything, but so 2, you block them all still.
Yep.
Okay. And then Gambit will go ahead and pay 2 for Vanish into Dust. And he may place within 2. I'm giving up the point. So that puts you out of range 3, which then gives me. Okay.
All right.
Since I didn't quite get to Daisy.
All right, so I'm going to start with Jean. Move her up here. I'm going to spend 3 for battlefield manipulation. And I'm going to take the comic book shop and toss it into Cyclops, I think. I'm
Colossus?
sorry, Colossus. Yeah. So going into Colossus.
Okay. He's got 4 damage coming in. He's not blocking any. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 tokens.
To reroll.
2 rerolls. Nothing. He's going to take 4.
All right, what's he at?
That puts him 5 of 6. He's on 1 left.
5 of 6. All right, well then I'm going to just Psychic Bolt him, which is going to be within range.
I'm sorry, he's on 2 because he has Organic Steel, so he reduces by 1.
Okay,
So he's
got
on
2
2
more.
left, yeah, sorry.
All right, that's okay. So we have, we're gonna do the Psychic Bolts into him. We do have a Sap and we do have a Pierce on this thing. It's gonna be 5 dice going into Cyclops. This is Mystic.
Yep.
So we have 2 with the Pierce.
Okay. Blocking 1. I'll go ahead and take
But
another.
technically, you're not blocking.
Yeah. So I'm not blocking. Yeah, I know. I get it. You got a Pierce.
Well, no. What I'm trying to do is not have you spend power to reroll if you didn't need to.
I'm not spending power. I'm spending Horseman tokens, so
Okay.
it doesn't.
That's why I was saying
Right,
that.
right. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I was spending a Horseman token to try and stop
Okay.
it. That's all.
So he is dazed.
No, he's got 1 left
Because
because
one less because it reduces.
Okay.
All right, so she is done.
So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Colossus. Since you threw the fun building, I'm gonna only be able to throw the dumpster at Bobby.
All right. Bobby has 3.
Yeah,
Bobby has
3.
4 actually.
Oh, nice.
Saved 1.
Okay, so he takes 2.
Takes 2.
Then I'm gonna pay 2 for my Horseman superpower. So on my next attack roll, for each successful hit for each crit and wild, I may then change another result into a hit.
Okay.
And then I am just going to do the strike. So this would be physical into Bobby.
All right, sounds good.
Whoa, we're gonna have to use some rerolls on that.
So I got 3. If I got 4. You want to use it?
Let's see what you.
So save
So
5.
5, yeah. No, there's nothing I can.
No need to waste any power or anything.
Nope. But that will daze Colossus.
Why is that?
Because I ended an attack action within 2 inches of Mr. Drake taking my last point of damage.
It's hold on, I think it's a.
Hopefully knock you out, but not with your rolls.
It was 1 good roll.
Waste of time.
All right, so
Now
that
he
was the
dazes.
second action. Now he dazes.
Nowadays.
All right, so I'm going to activate Scott. I'm going to spend a 2 for hit and run. Well, first I'll move.
Right.
First I'll move up here.
Yeah.
Get my shots off onto.
Well, first you move, now you pay
now
for hit and run.
2. Yeah, now I'm spending 2 for hit and run.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go into the Sabretooth with the Optic Blast. And yeah, it's range 4, so I can't get anybody else. And it's going to be 5 dice energy.
Okay.
There's a bunch of conditions on this, but we'll see what happens first. So just 3.
Okay. He is blocking 2, so he's going to take 1.
Takes 1. And I did not get the push off or anything else. So then I will then run back onto this point. Can't take a damage because of the bleed. And I did not get power for that.
Okay, and I just aggressive up, but I can't do anything.
All right. And I think that is it for Scott.
Okay. Well, that leaves me with Apocalypse. And you should be within range, Jake, because you hit me.
Yeah.
So I am going to do a biomorphic assault into Iceman.
This is after we shake the stagger.
Oh yeah, yes.
Which we already knew.
Yeah.
We thought
Everybody knows what's going on.
Everybody knows what's going on, yeah.
So in this one, I'm going to choose Mystic, and then after the attack is resolved, on a wild you could get stagger and stun.
All right. It's pretty good.
Wow. So 6, but no triggers.
6 off.
Okay. He takes 6.
He takes 3.
3?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right. Then Apocalypse will be cheeky, and he can use 1 horseman power, so he will use the famine power to teleport. Actually, I do that in such a way. Okay.
Right.
Then he is going to pay 3 for Immortal Servants, Apocalypse, and everyone within 2 inches of him removes 2 damage.
All right.
And that ends it for Apocalypse.
All right. I think. And I want to get Beast into the action. I think I just keep Beast where he's at, and he just gives me 2 points.
Yep.
All right. So I'm holding. You had priority that time.
Yes, I'm only scoring 2 points.
And you're a blue player. And so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and no one's got that one. So I'm just going to put me at 8. It keeps me at, and then we will be back after the power up. All right, guys, we are back after the power up phase. So real quick, no one got any power and was moved from the cosmic volts. So
yes. So in the power phase, I'm going to play a card, Dark Past. I am not using the Uncanny X-Men affiliation, and Gambit is on my team. So for this turn, Gambit and all allied characters within 3 of Gambit have stealth.
all right.
Then we're going to go ahead and activate Psylocke. She is first paying 2 for a telekinetic combat enhancement.
Okay.
So she's going to get out of dodge.
It's not a move action, so she doesn't suffer damage.
Well, I'm also now out of 2.
Okay.
So is the important bit.
That is correct. but in some, I don't want people to think that because she moved.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So that's why I said it. But yes, he is also out of 2.
Yes. And then she will pay for a psionic assault. So before damage is dealt, you pick up a stun. And then this will be 7 dice Mystic. All
right, Bobby has 3.
1 crit. And
Pretty
she
good.
does have some rerolls. So, but I cannot reroll the skull.
So 5 so far.
5 so far.
Saving 2.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and pay 3. See if I can take you out. Yeah.
All right, so I will spend. So how much did I get?
So if you're saving 3, you're still taking 4.
All right, I'm gonna Xavier's Dream. All right, so I spent the power, played Xavier's Dream, and it all came from Angel. So it's at any number of allied characters, so he's still good.
Okay. Well, then she will just shoot you with the Cybo. So another Mystic attack.
All right. Still pretty good.
Well, hopefully we can convert. Just 3.
Saving 1. Saving 2.
Okay, so you
Takes
take
1.
1. Do I know she doesn't have any power, and I don't have any cards for reroll. So that ends it. Or Psylocke.
All right. Well. All right. So I'm gonna, because you're gonna beat up on Bobby a little bit. I'm gonna freezing blast into Colossus and into Apocalypse just to see if I can get him a slow condition.
Okay.
That's gonna be 4 dice. It's gonna go into him first. So again, did give him the slow. So hits 4 times.
Okay.
With the slow.
He's blocking 2.
Blocking 2 takes 1 because you reduce.
Yep.
But he reduces on that side, I'm sure.
Yes, he still reduces on this
And he
side.
does get the slow
and he does
condition.
pick up
And this is going into Apocalypse. So he will also pick up the slow condition. This hits 2.
Okay. Blocks 2.
Still gets slow. So I did how much to
1.
I did 1, 2. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 for freeze and fade, which I'm going to make a attack action, and I'm going to follow that by a move action. So I'm going to then spend 3, and I'm going to chill into her, which is going to be 7 dice. 7 dice energy.
Okay.
Looking for, obviously it's a stagger, but I'm just looking for damage really. So we have, I'm just going to reroll one of these. So we did get the stagger off with 5.
Oh, she's incinerated. Nope. She will take her 1 damage.
All right, and then I will follow that with the move action. Let's put that. I'm going to put it right there, I think. Let's still be able to get it. Yeah. So we're going to come off this point. He is actually slowed. Slow, so that's going to be closer. And is he immune to slow?
No.
I was asking.
I don't think so. I need to look. Let's see. No, he doesn't get any immunities.
All right, so we're just going to move him out there. Pick that up.
Now you got to roll your dice, see if I get to push you back.
Oh, defensively.
No, it's just 1.
No, it's defense. That's the.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm going to hit it, roll it.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to push me back.
Actually, I want to push you. Yeah. Like where you were. There's a reason.
Yeah, and he is done.
Okay. Well, then I am going to. All right, you took him out. Might as well activate. All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate Sabretooth. I am going to do a. I don't think Jean has any damage, does she? No. No. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do a Claw Slash into you.
In the Jean?
Yep. Physical with Bleed and Pierce. No, but I'm going to pay for a reroll out of the tokens. So just 2.
Save 1.
Yep. She takes 1.
And I get a bleed.
And she gets Bleed. I get that back. Okay, now.
Pause this for a second.
Okay. Then Sabretooth is going to pay 3 to use the Weapon X program. So he will throw himself into Jean. So she has to dodge 4.
And she dodges 1 so far. Dodges 2.
Okay,
So
she takes 2. And then I will move up to right about there. Okay. And then I will activate his Horseman power, giving both Jean and Cyclops now root.
All right.
So pay extra for your superpowers. And then since I passed out all kinds of conditions, 2 more tokens.
Alrighty. All right. Well, I think then what we're gonna do is probably go with. All right. So we're gonna activate Kitty or Shadow Cat if you guys don't know her by Kitty, and we're gonna spend 3, and we're going to do Intangible Assault onto Cyclops, which is going to be 7 dice. 7 dice, and I did do damage there, so I'm going to pass the power to. I'm going to pass the power to Jean, probably.
Okay.
No, I'll pass it to Kitty right now from the leadership.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is going in 7 dice, going into Colossus. Do not count crits. So I'm just going to roll these 2 dice. That's pretty good.
Looking at
And
6.
I did get the. I don't count crits.
Oh yeah, don't count crits. Let's see. I'm taking 4. I'll go ahead and buy some rerolls because Colossus is cool like that. There we go. I'm saving 4. I take 2, reduced by 1. I take 1.
All right, and then I'm going to sidestep you, which is going to probably put me within 2 of myself, actually. So it's just going to put me here, so I can get on that objective. And you take 1 on that.
Yep.
And I'm going to give 1 to Jean.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my next attack, I think what we're going to do is wrong character. We're just going to do the. I should have done this first. We're going to incinerate him. Well, try to incinerate him. We're going to go get him, Locky. Is what we're going to do. It's 4 dice. Need to incinerate. Did not get it, but hit 4 times.
4. Blocking 2, reducing by 1, taking 1.
All right. And then I'll give that power. There's only once per turn.
I think it's only once per turn.
I get 1 for go get him Locky.
Oh no, just one character. Yeah, it doesn't say once per turn.
I don't lose this leadership once per turn.
Yeah.
All right, and then she is done.
Okay. All right. Well, what's the range on that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Apocalypse. He is going to pay 2 to use the Famine superpower and teleport himself right here. Okay. Then I'm going to pay 3 for a Sebet Noor's Judgment. Now, this is an energy attack. However, I add 2 dice for every condition you have, so I have to borrow some dice.
No problem.
6 more. This moves 14 energy dice into Jean.
All right.
And I do get a couple of rerolls. So far, 2, 4, 6. Let's see what we can do there.
Saving 1.
Okay, so she's going to take 5.
Yeah, and she'll daze.
Okay.
I only got 6 left.
Yeah.
So she'll take actually 3.
Okay. I am then just going to do a biomorphic assault into Kitty Pryde.
How many is that? How many dice?
This would be 7 dice physical.
7 dice physical.
Actually, no, I'm going to make it mystic, so you can't do your thing.
Okay.
Then on wilds, I get to give you condition.
All right, so this is 3.
Oh, wow, just 2. Yeah, not great.
Save 1.
Okay. Let's take 1. I didn't get any triggers. Yeah. And I think that's going to end it for Apocalypse.
All right, well.
I was hoping to do a little more than just take out Jean, but...
I'm just gonna activate Angel. Gonna move him up to this objective. And then we're gonna go into, I'm gonna beam into, no, I'm gonna spend 3 power. And I'm going to go into Gambit.
Okay.
And we're going to go 7. It's going to be 7 dice. This is physical.
Okay.
You have 6 of my dice.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It was looking pretty low, dude. All right, so we're gonna, and then this will have a stun as a wild, and this character is size 3 or less, so I will get to throw it. There is no direction. So
Okay.
what's he have? He only has 1 damage, right?
Yep.
That's gonna stand alive. So nothing.
Okay, great.
And that was wonderful. And then where was this then? There was no after. I still get to throw you, which is hilarious because not enough damage is done. So throw you short. This will just throw you short and backwards. He's not going to hit Apocalypse, is he? No.
No.
I don't think he. No, he's still short. Yeah, throw him backwards.
Oh, you throw him into the building.
Not much closer. All right, and Warren's done.
We're going to activate Gambit.
All right.
And he's going to pay a token and a power to use his Famine ability. So that'll be placed within 2. So we're going to go about like that, just so we're outside of the 2, but within my range of 3. So we're good there. And then I'm just going to do the Kinetic Ace. So this would be 5 dice physical, and on a wild, it's explosive.
5 dice physical?
Yes.
All right. I only got 4 dice, so that's okay.
I got my trigger. And nothing.
Saved. You get, what do you do? A reroll soul?
Yeah.
Save 2.
You save 2. I'll use my 1 reroll. Okay. So I do get 1 damage in on him, and then explosive will trigger.
Go on to Kitty.
And yeah, 1 damage onto Kitty. I just gave 1. Oh no. Oh, 1 power equal to damage dealt. Okay. And then just gonna do it again.
All right.
Try and take you out.
Yep.
I got the trigger, so you're looking this time at 5.
Nope. Only taking 1, so save 1, so it takes 4. He's out.
Okay, and then Kitty will take 1 more.
Should use the extra dice, but I don't think it would have mattered on that. Doing pretty good.
And
this falls out.
Okay. I will kick it over to Gambit. He will pay. And then I have to roll my physical, right?
Yep.
Got it. He gets to stay on there. Thank goodness, Gambit. That was the power he spent. And I need to check to see if you are outside of range 3, so I do get my token.
Alrighty.
And that ends it for Gambit.
Well, I think what we're going to do is go into Sabretooth. What's he have? What's he got? 2?
Yeah, 2 of 6. He's got 4 left.
All right. Yeah, I think we go into Sabretooth, and we're going to go into him with the Optic. It's going to be the Optic Blast.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay 2 for... You aggressive back, so I'm going to be able to push him away with Optic Blast. I'll be able to come back in. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm going to spend 2 for... No, I'm not. Not going to do it. I'm just going to hit him. You want to attack me? You get to attack me. We 5 dice energy.
Okay.
What's he have?
Oh, 3 dice.
3 dice?
Yeah, 3 dice energy.
See if we can... This has a bunch of triggers on it, but we'll see what we got.
Sabretooth 3s across the board, man.
Yeah. We'll see what we got after the... so we did get the... something off.
I'm going to take the 1.
All right. They got the push off, essentially. So
if it's an S, I'm just going to move right back.
Yeah, I'm going to push you.
Okay.
That way, you're going to move back.
Okay, I do not have enough power to do a clapback.
All right, and then what we're going to do is, what do you have left?
3 because I
All right.
forgot healing factor. Forgot about
Yeah,
it.
so we're just gonna do it again. I didn't
Okay.
get enough power on that to heal, but I am gonna give Gene's dazed, so I can't give it to myself. Right? Can I
Correct.
give it to myself? So it's just gonna be 5 dice energy going into Sabretooth. Just got 1 crit. That was a hit. Just 2.
It's 2.
That's not failing right now.
He will take the 1 power he need, or take 1 damage, gaining the power he needs to clap back. So I will
Right.
claw slash back. So it'll be 5 dice physical with a pierce and a bleed. Ooh, got him. Oh, that was a crit. So you're looking at 5 with a pierce and a bleed.
Save 2. You pierced him, bleed him, and you got him.
This took what, 3?
You took. Oh wait, how many did you do? 5.
Yes.
And I didn't save any.
Correct.
So he got just 5.
Okay, so you did get all 5.
Yeah.
And that is.
And this pops out. You want to put it somewhere?
Oh yeah, I'm like, it was my turn. I can't. Oh yeah. Well, I get priority back anyway. Sabretooth is holding, so I'll just kick it over here. Crap, that was your turn. Okay.
All right. So it's your turn.
I'm done. Oh no, I still have Colossus.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. He is just going to pay 3 for an X-Slam. So you automatically pick up stun, and you might get a stagger. So let's see. This will be 7 dice physical.
Spend the 2 for and 2 extra dice.
Yeah.
So this is going to be
physical. Yeah.
5 dice.
He doesn't have the power. There we go. He's angry. Not that much.
Save
only 5.
Save 2 so far.
So
save
you
3 actually.
Then you will take 2, but you are also staggered.
Takes 2.
Yep. And a stagger. And I did damage, so I get another token. All right, then I'm just going to have to do another strike into you.
All right.
However, I am going to pay 2 for my fury. So for each successful crit and wild, I may change a failure to a hit.
All right,
so let's see if we could do this.
Add 2 dice.
Oh, okay, so nothing there. Only 1. So just 2. Oh, she's
saved
fine.
them.
Yep.
All right.
So Colossus not able to do what he needed here.
Well, I think we're just going to keep Hank over there to score me 2 points. No need to do anything with them.
Yep.
So you had priority?
Yep, I am scoring 1, 2,
3. No, we can test it.
Yeah, we could test it. So I'm only scoring 2 again.
All right. It's going to put you at 8.
Yep.
I have 2 from Hank, and I got 1 from Angel.
Yep. So you got 3.
3, which is going to put me at 11.
Yep.
Did we move this already?
No, so we'll go up to turn 4.
All right. And we'll be back after the power-up. We are back after the power-up phase.
In the power-up phase.
In the power-up phase, actually. Beast did get moved, but he did get 2. No one else did. Angel.
Oh, yeah, Angel.
No.
He's fine. Okay. So in the power-up phase, Sabretooth is going to play survival. So he has to pay his threat cost. He pays 4 power. This character drops his tokens. So you do get to pick that up. However, until the end of the first round, he cannot be damaged by any effects, superpowers, or team tactic cards. So you can't touch Sabretooth on your first turn.
On my first...
On your first activation, you cannot damage Sabretooth, whoever you activate first.
Gotcha.
Is basically that one.
So basically you don't attack Sabretooth is what you're telling me.
I mean, you can, but he just takes 0 damage no matter what you do. Then we are going to activate Psylocke. She's going to pay 2 for a telekinetic combat enhancement. That's what it is. And she will come up over here. And then we are going to Katana Strike into Kitty Pryde.
Mystic,
yep. Not bad. 4.
Might explode your crit.
Oh yeah. 5.
All right. Get her.
Okay.
She's off the game.
Okay. That will activate my death superpower, giving me 3 tokens. And then, what does she want to do? Probably run and hide. She's basically just going to move up and stand on the point, hoping no one else notices.
All right. So I'm going to activate Jean. I'm going to spend 5. And I'm going to do telekinetic force, which is before damage is dealt, this character is a size 4 or less, which he is a size 4.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw him. He's gonna take 1 damage from this, and this is gonna break. He just tripped over it. And then we're gonna throw 9 dice at him physical.
Okay.
That's gonna be 9 dice physical. Let's see what we got going on here. See if Jean can do something with the Apocalypse. We're gonna re-roll on this. All right, so we'll take these out. So 5.
Okay. He is blocking 2, so he's going to take 3.
Takes 3. And we did get the explosion off, but there was no one in the way. So then what we're going to do is...
After successful attack, it triggers only the strong remains, so he actually removes the damage and gains the power.
All right, so I'm going to give power to Scott. And then what I'm going to do is... so I'm going to actually Sonic Bolt on my second action. Sonic Bolt into Cyclops, which is going to be 5 dice Mystic. So does he reduce on Mystic?
No.
Okay.
Well, he reduces, but he doesn't save on blanks.
So just 2.
He takes 2, but he does reduce, so he will take 1.
All right, so takes 1. Going to give her 1. Then I'm going to spend... I didn't get any wild, so nothing gets pierced. I'm going to spend 3. And I'm going to battlefield manipulation. I'm going to take Apocalypse and throw him into
Colossus.
Throw him into Colossus.
Cool. They both play 1 for brace.
All right. And then she is going to be done.
Okay. Wheel. Sabretooth will go ahead and activate. Shackle Root. He will pay 2 and give activate his horseman power again, consuming blight, and give pull. I'm going to give Root to Scott and Jean. I can pay a little bit more for their superpowers. And then I'm just going to do a Claw Slash into Scott.
All right.
So this will just be physical with the pierce and a bleed.
Got the pierce.
Got the pierce and the bleed. There we go.
All right.
So looking at 5.
Saving nothing.
Okay.
So taking 5.
Taking 5 and a bleed.
And a bleed. All right. Pretty big.
Yeah. Then I'm just going to go ahead and pay 3 for a No Mercy. And do that again, except this time I add 3 dice.
All right. You can get them. Ooh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, yeah. That's a lot.
That's
Two,
I only
four,
need
six,
1. I only need 1.
8.
So Scott's out of the game.
Okay. And then Sabretooth will heal 1. And end it for him.
Alrighty. And we're going to activate Beast. And I'll just move Beast up here.
Okay. And Colossus will just move here. Here. Taking the phone out. And then he's going to pay 1. Let's pick this up. And then you have to roll away.
Yep.
That's your physical defense. And he's good.
Yep.
Okay, that excitingly ends things for Colossus.
All right. All right, so I'm going to come in. I'm going to activate Angel. So on my first activation, we're going to drop down here. And on my second activation, we're going to drop over here as close as I can to this building so I can get cover. And I am within one of this. I'm going to pick this up. A reroll, I should say. And then Angel's done. I threw that, but where should I have gotten it from? I put that on her. She was not holding.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, Jean wasn't holding.
So Angel's done.
Okay. Well, that makes a juicy target for Apocalypse. So he's going to pay 2 for the Famine Teleport. And now let's see, it is range 3. Okay, so I'm going to be out. So that's the case.
Since you measured, I'm going to take his wing off there.
Yeah, you're fine. Just going to end up here. Sabertooth. And then I'm going to pay 3 for a judgment. You don't have any conditions on you, so it's just 8 dice. Energy.
Physical energy.
Energy.
Right, so 3 for. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Might get him. Unless I roll
7,
some crits. Yeah. Nothing. And here's my reroll for the Daily Bugle. Nothing.
So say that came in clutch.
And then so this pops out.
Yeah, and then I will just pay the
I'll
1.
take 2.
Get up. He has to roll. He's good.
He's good. Then Gambit.
Then that ends it for him. And I know everyone's like, wow, what an exciting turn. Actually, hold on. I just caught that.
Yeah, all right, real quick, guys. We just caught that he had a slow. He can't get all the way over here. He just got to there, which is fine.
Yeah.
He still did everything, the dice, everything, nothing changes.
Yeah,
so good.
He just can't climb up and sneak on the point. That's
exactly.
all. And then everybody's going to watch Gambit just double move.
Just double move over there. And then at the end of the turn, you scored what?
I am now scoring 3, 4, 5.
Which is going to put you at 13. I'm holding 2 for Beast, which is keep me at 13. We go to round 5. And we will be back after the power-up. All right, guys. So we are back after the round. So some pretty cool stuff happened. You see it's tied 13-13. He did daze Angel. So we did it off camera. But I'm going to use the card Fallen, which basically means that I'm going to transfer Angel into Archangel. I'm allowed to put him within 1. So I did that. I put him on top of the building. So now the Fallen card is actually used. Angel is out of the game. Now I'm going to use Death from Above. Since I can overlap the terrain feature, I get to add 2 dice to my attacks. So we're going to do that. And we're going to obviously activate Archangel. And we're going to spend 2 to play this card, Death from Above. And then we're going to spend 3 for Avatar of Death. And I'm going to put 7 dice plus the 2, 9 dice into Apocalypse. Tell me this isn't thematic at all. It was almost like we set that up.
In fairness, we didn't. I mean,
we didn't set it up. There was honestly.
I did wait to kill Angel.
I made it so he had to be juicy and he had to kill him.
Yeah, there was.
All right, so here we go. So 9 dice, okay. Archangel going into Apocalypse.
That's okay.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
So we have looks like 6.
6, okay.
All
so
right.
he blocks 1, takes 5,
takes 5,
dazes.
And dazes. All right, so Apocalypse is dazed.
Actually, he will take 4. Sorry.
All right, I don't get any stuff for that either. We'll move. I don't have any power, so can't pick that up.
But it's worth it.
It was worth it.
He came out, raged, 1-shot Apocalypse.
I'm
done.
So now we're going to try to rage and take out Sabertooth. It's only a 5 dice.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use Razor Wing. And after this attack is resolved, I gain power. There's Toxic. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Overwing lets me move within 1 of the character. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this place is somewhere like right here in case well, it doesn't matter, I can still move, so we'll just put it there. 5 dice. Because ideally I'm gonna do damage and pick that up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's not as into Sabretooth.
Not in the saber tooth.
3. I'm taking all 3.
All right, so taking 3. Actually, I think it was only 2 there.
Okay.
There's only 2. So now,
well, you place, and then I get aggressive.
well, I didn't get the trigger, so this had to be close to me anyway.
Yeah, so you can scooch up. Well, then I'm gonna scooch up.
I'm gonna spend the 1 and grab that real quick.
Yep. And I'm gonna move up, pay my 2, and swing back.
Wait, before you do that. Oh, I can change 1 result.
Ah.
So it would have let me.
Yeah. So,
so I would have been able to do that. So I'm going to come here.
Yeah.
Before you move this, I'm going to come here. I'm still going to pick that up, and I'm going to be within 1 of the tagging character on there. Now you can.
Yeah. Then I just aggressive. So I'm in the point.
That was that was from the Chosen of Apocalypse. Allows me to change 1 of those dice.
Yeah. Even though you just punched him out in this first turn. And
was his physical?
Yes. So 4.
Takes 3.
3. Okay.
Not bad.
Not
bad. He's hitting back.
For clap back, that's fine.
Yeah, see, when this character is targeted by another character and is making a dodge roll, you can spend. I didn't have enough to do that, so add dice onto that. All right, and that will do it.
Okay.
For Archangel.
Okay. And I have all those. So why don't we... Yeah. Alright, I think we're just going to activate Sabretooth. He's going to turn around. Got to move up.
Going to Jean.
Going to Jean. Does she have... She doesn't have any damage on her, correct? No. So that's not going to help me. I will go ahead and pay 4 for a Savage Predator.
Okay.
So if I get a hit in a wild, I get a free claw attack.
Alrighty.
So this will be physical.
You get the wild.
I did get the wild. I got 1 crit. There you go.
5.
So looking at 5.
Save 1. So it takes 4.
Just going to take 4. I get nothing for that, but then I get a free claw attack.
Keep beating up on Jean, man.
Now this one does have... I may re-roll any number of attack dice during this specific attack.
All
right. Okay, so no, that's gone. So just 3.
Unless I save some of these, you can get her. And I'll save all of them.
She's like, no, not today. Then I will heal 1 and not a whole lot out of Sabretooth.
All right, well, I guess Jean is going to have to go. He's come off.
Oh, yeah, that came off. Yep. Yeah, because she flipped. Dazed. Yep.
All right, so Jean's going to have to go into Colossus here. And... Yep. All right, so we're going to go with Jean. I'm going to spend 5. I'm going to go into... We all knew this is coming. We've got Cyclops. Going to go into... not Cyclops. Colossus. 9 dice, Mystic. Going into
big guy. All right.
Here we go. So 1 crit. I'm just going to roll it there. So we have looks like 4. And I do have the wild is going to do something.
He's only blocking 1. I'm going to go ahead and pay the 2 tokens for the rerolls.
The wild's a pierce, and I'm sorry. I did have a skull in there. That was a pierce.
Yeah.
And that's a sap.
Okay. So he's out. Because, let's see.
Yeah, he's going to pierce 1 of them.
Yeah, so you take that away. I'm only going to block 1. I'm still going to take 3. And that is enough to take
Even if he's... And then...
well, no, he will reduce by 1, so he's only going to take 2. But then he hits the truck.
Then he hits the truck.
And on the truck, I can't save the truck.
All right, so then spend 1. Pick this up. And I think then what we do is try to win the game, I think, on my second action. And let's drop Jean back here. So I'm just going to move Jean back here. Make her a little bit out of the way. And stop Apocalypse from getting all the cosmic volts.
Oh, you already...
Hint to the story.
Yeah.
Hint into the thematic.
Alrighty. Well, let's see. If I do that, well, it won't matter because you're gonna get 3, right?
2,
You're gonna get 4.
4.
That would
6.
give me 4, so that would still.
I have 6 points right now. I have 5 points right now. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, 4, 5. Yep. All right, then I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll go ahead and we're gonna activate Psylocke. She will move up. And make sure this is correct. Yep, Cybo is range 4.
Definitely got her.
Yep. Okay. So then I'm going to Cybo into Jean.
Okay.
This will be Mystic. Looking for the pursuit.
She's got 5 dice.
Yep.
Mystic.
Nothing, but I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 for.
For re-rolling one of those.
There we go.
2.
And I got the trigger.
Saved 1.
Okay. She takes 1.
She takes 1.
I gain 1. And then I get
She
to
is down to 2.
move up S. Okay. That gave me the power I needed for the telekinetic combat enhancement. So I get to pay 2. I get to move S again. And then this time it's another Mystic attack into Jean, but this will be 7 dice. We have some rerolls.
Pretty good.
And I will pay the 2 for the rerolls, just because.
Just to ensure.
Yep, there we go.
All right.
So looking at 6.
Saves 2 so far. Saves 2, so that's going to be enough to get her.
Okay.
Jean comes off. This pops out. Can she hold it?
Yeah, because I'm going to gain how much damage? Or how much?
Just 1.
Okay, then that's the
2,
one.
2.
That's the one I needed. And then she has to roll her defense.
So
She's good. She's okay. And she took out a character. She puts 3 tokens back in the pool.
All right.
And ends it.
So I do have Beast, and you have
Gambit.
Gambit. And right now it's 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We save that. You have 2, 3. You can get back on that one. To live and see another day. We'll be tied. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so we're going to do Beast, and I'm going to just leave him where he's at. Beast has not moved this whole game. That's not true. He did move once. When he gained the 2 power.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. So we will then activate Gambit. We're going to go for the win instead of the tie here. He's going to move up here. He will then pay, oops, take it from the right character sheet. He will pay 2 for his famine teleport.
Going for the win. He said, forget the tie. Apocalypse is being greedy.
That's, yep.
Dude, this is literally how Apocalypse would be.
I know, that's what I'm like, we got to play it. Then I'm going to pay 4 for my 52 card pickup.
All right.
And for accelerate charge. So
I will spend 2 for Wing Shield.
Yep.
Which will give this character 2 more dice.
Okay.
When I'm rolling a defense.
Now, on this attack, wilds count as 2.
This is physical, right?
Yes. No, this is energy. This is energy.
All right,
Fury cards
I
is
got
energy.
5 dice. Wilds counts to 2.
Wilds counts as 2. I was going to turn that to a success. Oh, there's another one.
Yep.
So you are looking at a total of 6.
Total of 6. Can I save at least 3 of these? I saved 3 of them plus 2 crits. I saved 3 of them exactly.
Okay, then I'm going to pay 1 for a little something extra and turn my hit into a wild, generating another success.
All right. So that's going to be, I'm taking 4 on that.
Yes.
And that's going to do it for Angel. So if he drops this, this pops out.
Yep.
Can you
No, I
pick it up?
can pick it up, but
All right. So with that being said, that is the game. So I'm only going to score 2 from Beast.
Yep.
Because I had priority, which is going to put me on 15. That's you. Put me on 15, and you have.
if we give that to her, that's 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding 2, and that would be the 3rd point.
Yeah, so we got 2, 3, so that would give you 16, and that would be the game. Look at Gambit bringing Apocalypse up. We have no idea if this is going to be how season 2 of X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. That's season 2
We
of
have
X-Men 97.
Zero idea if this is how the X-Men 2 season 97 is going to be. Should say X-Men 98.
Yeah, the X-Men 98.
98,
Yeah, that'd be pretty slick.
Yeah, with Gambit as a horseman. We're guessing, but
Yeah.
we don't know anything, guys. So it's not a spoiler.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is what we're guessing.
This is all just guesswork.
This is a good game. It was a good game. There's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy good game.
There's a lot of tokens being dished out.
Yes.
On this game, I was surprised at how well Gene did. Actually, to be quite honest with you, especially being in the middle of the board, but you did a lot of damage. Rolled really well towards the end there.
Yeah, and we got a chance to see, Apocalypse's big attack.
But when I say we rolled better, you just it's a weight of dice.
Yeah.
So even if you rolled average, it was still a weight of dice, which was really good. Beast was just out of the play. Did score me 6.
Yeah, he did.
Score me 10 points because we're around 5. Angels. This is a cool little. This little fallen card is actually pretty cool, which allowed me to.
Yeah.
Which allowed me to do some work on Apocalypse. Apocalypse is cool. The Horseman stuff is pretty cool. It's not as a like the first game we played it, because this is the first game I've seen it. It's not broken. Like
it doesn't seem too broken.
I don't think so at all.
I think what a lot of people who play this are gonna experience, or what you see here, Apocalypse just has a pile of power with not a lot to do. Mm-hmm. And even though he can use all of the Horseman's abilities, unless you're putting him right up front, right in the middle, he really only takes advantage of teleport, like we saw.
Right.
So he does end up with a lot of power, but he is also the big hitter of the group, right? The whole kind of shtick of the thing is to pass out conditions with your Horseman, and then he gets his judgment and starts to add 2 dice per condition. So when I hit Gene with 14 dice,
I couldn't survive.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter how much you're throwing. So he does have that ability to scale pretty tall with some of his folks, but
not in a suppressive power way at all. At least I didn't think so.
No, I think from a strategy perspective, I used the building, right? And I gave up this half of the board to basically beat this half to death.
Right.
And then walk over here. So
yeah, and of course, Bobby actually didn't do bad.
He did great.
But Xavier's Dream actually helped that out.
Oh, yeah.
And you dazed Kitty before I had a chance to use Patch Up. Because I was going to use Patch Up on there, but you ended up taking it out before I got. Not a great matchup to go against all 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Right.
When I have
you've only got a couple guys.
Kitty and Iceman over there taking on Apocalypse and all 4 Horsemen, which was kind of crazy. But it was a good game, Josh.
Awesome game, man.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. God bless. Peace out.